Disney is going overboard and they could be in big trouble down the line.
Your attention, please.
What is shaking, everybody? Welcome back. Disney is creating troubles for themselves, and I'm not sure if they're aware of it yet. But before we do that, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Disneydna, where we post pictures every single day of Disneyland, Disney World, and all things Disney. Over the past few years, Minnie Mouse ears have become the latest Disney craze that's really skyrocketed. Now, obsessions aren't necessarily a bad thing for business, but this year, that's changing a little bit. Let's backtrack just a couple of years before we dive into this year. The rose gold Minnie ears were the biggest craze for any Minnie Mouse ear collector. Now, people were waiting in lines. We were one of them. We were waiting in lines trying to find these rose gold ears. People were obsessed. People were fighting over them. And that's kind of leading into this latest craze and this latest trouble that Disney is creating. With Mickey and Minnie's 90th birthday party, Disney is fully embracing the Minnie ears. First off, we have the Rock the Dots. That was the first ears that kind of came out during this birthday celebration. But now it's going a little too far. Recently, Disney has been putting out Minnie ears at an alarming rate. Normally, they kind of space them out, but recently, they've been putting them out back to back. So let's just dive into some of these ears, not all. Some of these ears that have been released recently. Now, I've already mentioned the Rock the Dot ears. These were one of the first ones that came out during this 90th birthday party celebration. You also have the Small World ears, which you can obviously see Ashley has already bought. You have the Purple Potion ears here on the right of the screen. They have a whole stand, so you know that they are popular. We also have the Donut ears, these food-inspired Minnie ears, as well as the Pomeria Alani Minnie ears. The newest addition to these are the Jasmine Magic Carpet Minnie ears. So now, as you can see, that's a lot of ears, and we haven't even covered all of them. And this is just since November that these have been released. So that's 6 ears that have come out in the last 4 to 5 months. Disney normally doesn't release them that quickly, and that's where this trouble is arising. Now, I have looked through many Disney boards. I have looked at Facebook, different articles that people have posted, different pages, and the consensus seems to be that people are upset over how often they are releasing these ears. Now, people are complaining that they go to Disneyland, then they go home, 2 days later, a new ear pops out. Now, that doesn't, to me, kind of mean or doesn't warrant being upset. I can see a little upset because it's like, man, I was just there and I didn't get them. But that's just kind of the nature of the beast. But the part that people are upset about is just how many ears are getting released, and especially that they're park exclusives. Many people don't have the luxury of going to Disneyland as often as we do, or other pass holders do, or people that live in Southern California. So this is their one big trip, and they want to get everything that they can. So if Disney is constantly releasing ears, it's going to rub people the wrong way. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of these that's super upset over the amount of Minnie ears that are being released, but it is something definitely to think about long term. Past just this year, past this whole Rock the Dots, past the Mickey and Minnie's birthday celebration, because people are going to start getting used to almost every month having a new pair of ears come out. It wasn't too long ago, just a couple of years ago, when we actually started going to Disneyland more often, when we got our annual pass, we were wondering, how come Disney doesn't put out more Minnie ears? It seemed very spaced out. You never saw new ones, or very occasionally saw new ones, and you never had big crazes. You never had big frenzies over a certain pair of ears. Well, like I said earlier, the rose gold ears changed all of that. Everybody had to have them. Then it was the millennial pink. Then it was the iridescence. So the ears themselves have become an obsession for people. I mean, Ashley's one of them. She's obsessed with ears. She has 38 pairs of ears. And Disney is constantly putting out these new ears. What's going to happen next year? If Disney doesn't continue to put out ears, I believe people are going to start getting upset over the lack of ears. Now, Disney could just say, well, last year we put out all these new ears. Now it's your chance to catch up. Now it's your chance to get those ears now that we're not putting them out as often. But to me, that's just going to cause a problem. Disney's going to have to meet these demands, and I'm not sure if they can keep up with it, because the rose gold ears, as many of you saw if you went to the parks, were flying off the shelves. If you have been to the Disneyland parks anytime in the last couple of years, you've seen that the Minnie Ears, the newest ones, disappear really fast. So Disney is going to have to be able to pump these out when people start making their trips, especially come next holiday season, next Christmas, next Halloween, when Disney gets its massive crowds, gets its big draws, and even over the summer. People are going to be like, oh, I need this one, this one, this one, because you've released so many. So Disney's now going to have to, instead of mass marketing one, like the rose gold, it was the only one out. So they could just spend all their money on the rose gold ears and then meet the demand. Now, to me, they have too many because they're still everywhere. But now you have all of these ears. Now, let's say they keep putting one out every month until the summer. Now you're looking at 10 to 12 brand new ears. That's going to be a massive draw. People are going to want these ears. So they're going to have to produce 12 ears in massive amounts. Then what's going to happen is you're going to have the rose gold situation where people don't want them anymore. Everybody has them, and now you have an abundance. And an abundance of things means money loss, in my opinion. I know Disney makes tons of money. They are worth billions of dollars. But from any business standpoint, overproducing is a negative. It's a red line. Will people start to get upset when Disney decides not to put out ears every single month or a couple a month? When it goes back to like it was a couple years ago, where it was once every few months, maybe 2 a year even, of brand new ears that people really want. So is this going to create troubles down the line? I think it already has. Like I said, I've looked through different sources, talked to different people. They're already kind of questioning the same thing. Is Disney won't be able to keep up this pace, and people are going to get upset. So is Disney going overboard? Is there a backlash coming, or is it already here? Leave your comments down below and let me know what you think, because this is something that we definitely need to monitor going forward. So that's going to do it for today. If you have not done so already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when other videos like this and other park adventure videos are uploaded. As always, if you are at any of the Disney parks, tell Mickey and Minnie I say hi, and I will see you all a little later.